Alright, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Drift and Thrift, and I'm here the next morning after our epic adventure yesterday. So we went and dropped off a $400 order in Grand Rapids, and we hit the Goodwills on the way there, and then we went around to Holland and picked up two things I bought off Marketplace to resell. So right now I have the items that I bought yesterday, and I was just going to go over and show you guys a little bit of what I bought. So we went to about 7 or 8 Goodwills between here and we went to Grand Rapids, and then we went through Coopersville, Grand Rapids, Holland, and then circled back around here. So here's some of the things I bought. These are Brutalist wall hangings, and they call this type of work Brutalist metal right now, and these are a Whitco type wood. I've been having really good luck with this type of wood, which is called Whitco. So I didn't look up comps on this because I already know that I'm probably going to do well with those, and there's a market for those. This is a tray, a very large actual toll. They call this toll work, T-O-W-L-E, and it describes like the painting of the flowers on the metal. This one actually has a plate hanger on the back. It was hung on the wall like this, and usually I see these and they're smaller. This one is actually quite large, and you're looking for damage on these, and this one, probably because it was hanging on the wall, is in really good shape. The paint is near perfect. It's in really good shape, and it's big. It'll be a nice wall piece. Let's see what else. Okay, so I bought this robot. Let me turn him around. You know, and he's just, he wasn't going for a ton of money. Let me move this out of the way here. When I looked him up, but my great nieces and nephews would love playing with this. And there's people out there that just like this kind of stuff. And I'm all about buying really weird and strange things. And if you see a robot, you buy a robot, okay? This is a Revere. This is a Paul Revere copper teapot. And we didn't look up comps on this either. This has been cleaned. Actually, Jim bought this a couple of days ago, 2 days ago. This stuff, you know, you can easily pretty much get $50 at least for anything that's actual Paul Revere. This is a really good name brand and sells really well. Another piece of Brutalist metal. Here is this lighthouse. I'm going to move this robot. This lighthouse, this kind of metal copperware is actually popular too. It's mid-century, and it's on this nice burl wood. It's got this nice wood. When you're looking at lamps, you look at the cord. The cord gives away the age every single time. You also want to look for signing names on these metalworks. A lot of times they have leaves and things like that. There'll be a signature inside, and some of these, there's some really popular names that go for a lot of money, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I didn't look at this one too closely, and very well there could be a name up in the lighthouse. And but this is just a really cool piece too. Unwrap some things because honestly, there's so many things that I bought yesterday that I don't even remember. Okay, so these are candlesticks, and these are like a Swedish Finnish type of candlesticks, and in this ice pattern is what they call this. And obviously it looks kind of like ice, and I had done some research on these before because I had some of these, and you know, these are going pretty well. I paid $1 each for these. I'm hoping to get, you know, $50 for them. I really like to do my return on investment, you know, I like to do for every dollar I make 25. That's kind of what I like. I know there's a lot of different varying things, so, you know, that people do, but I really like to spend minimal money, and of course anybody does, and have a pretty good profit. Oh, this is a Nylint, N-Y-L-I-N-T, pickup truck, orange, a Chevy truck. And again, I buy lots of different areas. If I see something I think I can make money off of, I buy it. This is in really good shape. The paint's really good. I paid $2 for this. They were selling for around $50. This is so cute. It's a little carpenter's trunk. I don't know if this is a salesman's demo model. I've never seen one this small. Not that I've seen everything, but I did pay $3 for this. And originally when I looked at it, I thought maybe this isn't old, but what you want to look for is the hardware on the piece. If you look at the hinges, you look at the inside of it, you look for wear. This is definitely old. It looks like somebody maybe added these little foot pegs on the bottom, maybe to protect whatever it was sitting on. This is a very thin, like tin metal on the bottom here. This is a really good shape for a small carpenter's trunk. I didn't even look this up either because I just didn't. I know I can make money off this, and it's super cute. Salesman's models, if you're not familiar with that, you know, back, I don't know how long ago they did, when they had door-to-door salesmen, they would give them small samples of what their product was that they were going to sell. So you see this sometimes with furniture, you know, with lots of different things. I actually have like a bicycle salesman sample that I have up here in my house, and maybe I'll show you that later. All right, so let's see what's next here. This is heavy. Oh, this is an old, why is this coming apart? Pencil sharpener. It's pretty cool. It's a Boston, and you just don't see these anymore, right? They're old. I don't know why this bottom part is coming out. But I didn't even look up comps on this either. I paid a couple dollars for this. I know I can make money off that. Here's some seashells that I bought. These, I think I've shown you guys before, the cowrie shells. It's C-O-W-R-I-E. Those are in right now, and some of these cowrie shells from Hawaii, when I was looking them up, they have this line through here. People are making them into actually napkin rings, which there's actually a couple of them in here. So I paid $2 for this bag. There's actually already 2 in here that have been made, and some of these cowrie shells were selling for, you know, over $100 just for one of these shells. I'll probably sell these all together, maybe even with these shells. I'm not really sure yet. I gotta look a little bit into that because this is kind of a new market for me where, I mean, these, for some reason, they're just really popular right now. I don't know if they're endangered. I don't know. Here's a set of silverware. A lot of times they bundle this. This is a nice stainless steel, an entire set with forks for $3. And silverware, you know, you want to look for forks because you can never find forks. So it's nice to see a full set together with the forks. And, you know, silverware is all over the place. It's something everybody uses. I know I can make money off this. I paid $3 for this. And I bought this really interesting, not really, it's kind of like a terracotta. It's like a clay long bowl with this raised nautical underwater scene. I paid $1 for this, and it's actually signed. The studio, it's kind of a studio pottery look to it. It's heavy. It's just really nicely done with this nautical design. And for $1, I think I can make my margin of definitely over 25 with that. That's something Jim bought, and I'm not going to go into. So I have more stuff over here that you can't see that I'm going to grab. There's another bag of stuff. Oh, this is just a Yeti koozie thing, which that was really cheap. This was something Jim bought. Here's a nice amber canister, which amber's in right now, and I paid $2 for this. It's in good shape, and it's got a really cute fish design on one side and this heart and dove on the other side. So I thought that was kind of unique. I don't usually see them with that. This, oh yeah, I broke this. You know, I had a lot of stuff in the car. That's what happens sometimes. I usually keep a tub in there, but yeah, that's too bad. I actually did break this. This was a nice yellowware pottery bowl. But that's bad packing in the car. That was actually not in the tub, so I got the tub down here. So here's the tub of stuff, and I'll just bring that stuff up. Here's some Corel. This is blue velvet dishes, and some of the patterns are good. Some of them are better than others. These four plates of this we're selling for $50 in that pattern. That's a popular pattern right now. Globes, I love globes. Everybody loves globes, right? You know, globes go between, depending on the type of globe. You know, a decent globe, you want to look for one in good shape that doesn't have damage. But, you know, these go all over the place, depending on their age and what condition they're in. And if they've got the raised surface, I paid $5 for this one. You know, and this is like a $50 globe. I did buy some baskets in here, not really, well, I actually bought this one to resell just because it's a heart and it's Valentine's Day and it's rattan and it was cheap. This was only $1. I mean, I'll probably only make $10 off that, but it'll be a quick sell. This I actually, this is an old basket. I got another one over here. Didn't necessarily buy these for resale because these types of baskets are not reselling for anything, but I do have a bit of a basket collection, and when I see one of the really nice old baskets for $1, I can't not buy it. So I did buy 2 of those. Those were $1 each, and those are nice. And let's see what's in here. Hopefully I didn't break anything else. I bought this too. I paid $1 for this. This is a Richard Nixon political advertising thing, and you know I have a major in political science, so I like political memorabilia. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I had to buy that. So here's some more stuff. I think this is the pottery that I bought. I bought some really nice blue stoneware, and I actually did look up this name because I wasn't familiar with it, and I don't remember what the name is right now. There's so much of the studio and stoneware pottery, and it goes all over the place. So yeah, I did buy, that's what this is. Let's see, what is this? Where's the name at? There it is. While I look for names, this is Salmon Falls stoneware. And there's like 4 pieces of this. I think altogether the 4 pieces, I don't want to put it on my poleware because I don't want to scratch it. I think altogether I paid about $10 for this stoneware. Each piece was marked individually. Here's a picture that matches it. And I think I can make about $150 off of it, based on what I was looking at online and the types, what they were going for. So here's a little crock, and here's another little piece of it. Well, there's 4 pieces. I don't know if I'll sell that all together or not yet. I have to do a little bit more research on that. But I'm hoping to make about $150 off these 4 pieces. Let's see what else we got here. In Grand Rapids, first one we went to in Grand Rapids, I scored my first all-clad pan. These are, you know, going for decent money. I paid a couple dollars for that, so that's a well over a $50 profit margin there. And let's see what else. This is a crystal candle holder, and what was different about this is, so it was sitting on the shelf like this because it does kind of look like a dish. But I see this a lot, and it was marked on the bottom, so people think that this is the bottom. And actually, it's the top. When you flip it over, you see it's a candle holder. It's got the hole in here. And so people are always, you know, they're pulling out the tags looking for a mark. So they think this is the bottom. They think the mark is down here. And they're pulling this up looking for the mark, and they're looking for it all around here, when actually this is the bottom. And it's clearly marked. Well, these are hard to see because you gotta find the right piece of glass. And actually right now it's all steamed up. There it is right there. It's marked down here. So this is a Waterford candle holder. You know, Waterford is all over the place, and it's just a collectible market. But I paid $1 for this. I can't pass up a piece of Waterford for $1. I just can't. So I think that's about it of small things that I bought yesterday. I have some other things that I went to Holland for to pick up in the car. That's some patio furniture, which I'll have to get more into that when the weather gets a little bit better. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.